We are in a time things have gone so much bad. We are in a time people are suffering. We are in a time people are begging for food. We are in a time the Bible referred as famine. We are in a time things are no more normal. Things are now officially abnormal. We are in a time when you expect things to be corrected, things are going more and more worse. We are in a time evil things are at the increase. We're in a time those who are expected to succeed are failing, and those who are expected to fail are succeeding. We're in a time the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. One of the ways you will understand that these are the season where the implication of salvation is reintroduced in our lives. And what do I mean by that? The race of the kingdom is personal. Now, we are in the state or in a country, not just in Nigeria, even in some other countries, inflation is rising almost everywhere. We're in a time where one of the things that determines your growth, your spiritual growth, your successful growth is drawing God's attention to yourself. It is now personal. I do the same business with another man. You see one is succeeding, one is failing. Check very well what he has done that has drew God's attention to him. Some people say, how will you say God drawing God's attention? Does it mean God is partial? That is your concern. In this thing of the kingdom, it is a personal race. I'm going to teach you about 2 or 3 principles you must follow so you can have an understanding of how can I draw an attention? How can this man turn to look at me? How can this man remember me? Now let me tell you 2 things. Sometimes you rejoice and say, how come that this our neighbor, God is blessing him, is not blessing me? I've heard people say that. Sometimes you will say, when evil things happen, you will say, God, why me? Is that true? Let me tell you, people draws God's attention and people draws the devil's attention. May you never be a candidate that draws the devil's attention. Because some people, I hear some pastors who say, devil is nobody. I don't understand. What do you mean? A boy of God is nobody. You know, get sense. A man that saw his father, confronted him and said, bow before me, I will give you this. So who are you that you will not confront? May the devil never confront you, because it will not look good. But once God's attention is in you, even God will brag about you. One of the best ways to draw God's attention is by what? Sacrifice and commitment. And today in churches, what people refer as sacrifice is when they give money to church. That's not correct. Though that might be part of it if God has blessed you that much. But sacrifice is not naturally go and bring in money to someone. And sacrifice is not naturally go and bring in cow and kill and pour the blood in the altar. Look at what Hezekiah said to God after the prophet has spoken to him. And he said, I beseech thee, oh, church, follow me. I beseech thee, oh, what? He said, remember how I have done what? Before. Now, let's interpret English. He said, God, remember now how I have walked before thee. That is before, past tense, right? He is reminding God in the present of what he has done at the past. Hello. So what it means is that what can save now, not what you're doing now, is what you have done before. And what you're doing now is what will save you in the future.